For a triangular prism, you're going to trace the pattern. You're going to trace the pattern pieces onto your white piece of paper. So I'm going to take it, and it doesn't matter what you trace it with, pencil or marker. The easiest way, line up one edge here, trace around it, and then I'm going to turn it the other way. So all the shapes have to fit on my paper. And I'm going to go this way. So I need two of these. I need a top and a bottom. How many of the side pieces do I need? Okay, I need two. If you line it up at the bottom, that means less cutting for you. May as well make it as easy on yourself as you can. 1, 2, and then the pieces for the back, I can't use this piece for the back. Do you know why? Okay, it's going to be too long. So the piece for the back is a shorter piece. And just when you're done cutting it out, take your scraps, put it in the recycle bin right away. We don't want to get our stuff mixed up. When you're done with your pattern, go ahead and put those in the tray in the middle. And then you're going to tape your pieces together. I'm going to bring tape. I'll have some tape for you. Remember to line up the pieces that go together. That does not go together. You have to line up the pieces like this. Okay, so here, if you ever use mag formers, you might have put them together in the same way. And then you bend it together. And you're going to tape the sides. To tape the sides, I'm going to take a little piece of tape, put it on halfway, let it stick off. See how it sticks off? The ends. And then put it together. My sides don't quite match. It's all right. It's all good. It's going to get covered up by paper mache anyway. It doesn't really matter. And then you just bend it around. The other way you can do it is you can go the other way. Doesn't really matter. All we need to do right now is hold this together enough so that we can put the paper mache on it. Either way is going to be fine. I'm going to give you a bag, and you're kind of going to crunch it up and stick it in here. The reason for the bag is because if it doesn't have anything inside, if it's hollow, it's going to have a tendency to collapse, and we don't want it to collapse. This is just going to help. So to tape it, you can do the same as the sides. One way is to take tape, put it on halfway. You can see how it's on halfway, and then bend the tape over, whatever extra you have. Do you like that? Or if you don't like that method, that's fine. You just take a couple pieces and go like this. And get done with that. If we have time, we will start doing the paper mache. Or we're going to do it a little bit different than what you may have done before. Start with 2 fingers, dip it in, and go ahead and get your pie or your cake a little bit wet. Wrap your paper mache strip around, then take your fingers and go over it. Notice I'm doing this fairly quickly. This is not how we do it. Talking to my people at my table. Talking. That is not the right way. I don't mind if you talk a little bit while you work, but you need to keep working. It doesn't have to be perfect because it's not going to be perfect the first time. We're going to paint over this. This is going to have many layers. You just have to get that paper mache on. I want you to work neatly, of course, but try and work pretty quickly as well. There it went off. Doesn't really matter. Doesn't have to be straight. We just need to cover the whole thing. We're going to do one row going this way, and then we're going to go the other direction.